Good evening and welcome to another episode of Fun with the Professor. And with us is the Professor.
Thank you.
And I'm your host, and you don't know who I am, so I won't even tell you. As we last left off, Professor,
Yes.
in our last episode,
Yes, I remember that.
we were,
That was a long time ago.
yes, it was a long time ago,
Very
we
long.
were exploring
Yes, we were.
some questions that we had here
That's correct.
that were submitted by our viewers,
Yes.
our many viewers out there.
That's stupid, but that's okay.
Yes, but they're inquisitive,
Very.
they inquiring minds want to know, and we have some questions for you.
I will be glad to help the public line because they're very stupid people.
Yes, they are. Some are very stupid.
Extremely.
Please don't take any offense at that,
But that's the way it is.
even though it
Yes.
may be true. And we want to impose on you to impart some of the wealth of knowledge that you have for all the many years that you have been.
300,000 years old.
Yes, it's amazing.
This is
It's
true.
incredible.
300,000. Plus tax.
Yes. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Here are some of the questions that were submitted, and we're going to go through and see if we can impart some knowledge on our viewers. Are you ready for the first question?
I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
I ate before I started, so I'm good to go.
All right. Our first question
Yes.
was submitted by one of our viewers in Muskogee, Illinois,
Yes.
and it says, "Is it true that you invented not only root beer,
Yes.
but soda in itself?"
Well, that's correct. I did. I would was scouting one day for roots and bagels, and I came across a soda mart run by a good friend of mine that lived in a cave. And I said, "What is that you're cooking up there?" And he said, "I have no idea, but it bubbles." I said, "What's in it?" He said, "Roots." I said, "Huh, roots, huh?" I said, let me try something." I took the roots, I put them in the bubbly water, and I took a sip. Before you know it, I was bombed. I was completely wasted.
Was it fermented?
It was fermented. I said, "This is delicious, but can't go on like this. Everybody will not be able to hunt. They will starve, but they will be happy." So I took out all of the alcohol, and I invented root beer.
Ah, that's incredible, Professor.
That is true.
An incredible story.
I labeled it the Professor's Root Beer.
We,
It's bombed.
while we are on the subject of that period of time,
Yes.
we know that you lived in a cave.
Yes, we were cave dwellers.
What kind of furniture, what was your furniture made out of when you lived in the cave?
Mostly the skin from the big animals that we formed into sofas and chairs and lounge things.
You actually had sofas back in your cave?
Yeah, we had sofas and we had lounge chairs and a big screen TV.
Lizard recliners,
That's
by
correct.
chance?
Yes, lizard and big crocodiles. We skinned them suckers and we completely furnished our cave.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was. We
Uh,
charged.
What was the best animal to use to make furniture?
A Gotosaurus.
A gotosaurus.
This is true.
I take it that that is a predecessor of the modern day goat.
It is.
Is that true?
There's only this goat was 8,000 feet in diameter and 200,000 feet in length. And once you killed it, you had enough goat skin to furnish every cave in the known world.
Incredible, incredible.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure you cooked this goat.
Of course we cooked the goat. Can't eat raw goat meat. You get parasites.
What? Yes, I remember a long time ago you telling me whenever I cook goat meat,
Yes,
you said cook out the parasites.
that's right. You want to
Burn
boil
it.
it, burn it. A blowtorch would help.
Did
you
you?
believe that?
Yeah, well, absolutely.
That's
That's
correct.
how I've cooked
Yeah.
all my goats since you told me that story
They
many, many years
They
ago.
found a Gotosaurus fossil in the Broad Street subway just 2 weeks ago.
Wow,
It was big.
incredible.
It
It
went
probably was as big as the subway
It
car.
went from Broad Street all the way to Alney.
Let me ask you,
Yes.
while we're on that subject, how did the goat taste? Did you like goat? Personally, and if you can let me say this,
Yes.
I don't like goat.
Do you season your goat?
Well,
You have to season your goat. You need seasoning.
so that's my problem. I didn't season my goat.
No, raw goat meat after it's cooked tastes like silly putty.
Oh.
I know. I tried it myself. Disgusting.
Yes, it is disgusting. All right, well, why don't we move on
Okay.
to another
We
question.
shall.
Last time we talked about some of your acquaintances throughout history, and you, surprisingly, Professor,
Yes.
have known very many historical figures.
This is true.
Yes.
Yes, many.
Now,
Lots.
I understand in
Mhm.
reading your biography that you
My
once.
biography?
Yes. You don't.
The memory
You don't
started to
remember?
go.
You don't remember writing a biography?
Vaguely, yes,
Yeah.
I do.
You wrote in your biography that you were acquainted with Benedict Arnold.
I knew Benny.
Yes.
Benny is.
And what we want to know is it true that he was absolutely a treasonous person, or was it the result of something that happened?
No, Benny was a good guy. And Benny and I hung around quite a few years together. We used to go to the local pubs and get bombed. But one day, a British person came in and he said to Benny, I don't like the way you smell. And Benny got very upset. Next thing you know, Benny's up for treason. But Benny never did anything, except one minor thing.
What was that? What was that one minor thing?
He took a pitchfork and stuck it up his ass. That was it. That would.
That
British
might
got very upset.
constitute being a treasonous
Well,
act.
they were upset.
All right.
I knew he a general.
Another famous person.
Yes, I knew many. Many.
Yes. There was a famous movie actress
Yes.
in the silent film era.
Oh, Lillian Gish.
Yes, Lillian Gish.
Oh, she was beautiful.
Is it true
Yes.
that Lillian Gish had a crush on you? And the
Yes.
reason that she left acting was because her love for you was unfulfilled.
You could let me explain that for our
Please.
audience out there who doesn't know. Lillian Gish was the top star of the silent films. I was a director on the set, and she had a big crush on me. I kept telling her, "Get the rock off my head. It's crushing me." But she didn't listen. Therefore, I had to leave. And she was devastated. That's why she stopped acting.
Yes, that kind of goes with the information that was in your biography.
That's correct.
Yes, it is correct.
True to
Okay.
life. Yes.
Is it true that during the Pistachio Nut Festival in Sicily,
I'm not sure about this one. Go ahead.
is it true that during the Pistachio Festival in
Yes.
Sicily,
Yes.
that they sacrificed a young virgin to the nut gods?
This is true. I'm ashamed to say it, but I was there.
Oh my.
Yes. They went out into the buffalo herd, and they found a young female buffalo, very innocent, minding its own business. They took the buffalo, they put it on an altar, and they sacrificed it to the pistachio god.
Oh my God.
It was horrible,
Oh,
but it was tasty.
we'll discuss, and this is just a spoiler alert. You don't mind if I give out a spoiler alert, do you,
Absolutely.
Professor?
No, of course not. What do I get?
The professor is going to do a cooking segment on one of his shows.
I am?
Yes,
Oh, of course I am.
it's in your contract.
Absolutely.
And you're going to do he's going to cook one of his world famous dishes, possibly of an animal species that's about to go extinct, for the entertainment of our studio audience.
I will not tell you what the animal is because it is an endangered species and I could be arrested.
Yes.
I don't want to go to jail. I was in jail one time,
For how long?
37 years.
Wow.
It was not fun.
Did you get any tattoos while you were in jail?
I did.
Can I ask where they're at?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
We'll move on then.
Okay.
You ready for our next question?
I'm ready. I'm always ready. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Is it
30,000 years ago I was born.
is it true
Yes.
that if you mix corn and Snapple and you eat them in large quantities, that you can end up with explosive gas?
This is true. It's called corn apple. If you eat it in large quantities.
Wait, excuse me. Did you say corn apple?
That's what I said. Corn apple.
C-O-R-N.
A-P-P-L-E.
Corn apple.
Corn
All right,
apple.
you've heard it here. Yes, please continue.
I will.
I just wanted to make sure those facts.
That is correct. And I get telling all of my friends and family, do not eat this because living in a cave is a very confined area. And methane gas builds up. And they did it, and before you know it, that cave blew up. And everybody died.
My,
It was horrible.
one of those infamous
It was a
gas
terrible,
explosions,
terrible thing.
and I bet it killed the canaries too.
The canaries all died, but the worst part was the pterodactyls fell from the sky. It stunk so bad, the methane gas rose up and all the pterodactyls just fell down and kicked a bucket.
So it wasn't necessarily a large meteorite or asteroid that killed some of the
Absolutely,
dinosaurs.
no. The pterodactyls went, the dinosaurs went, and the next age started. All because of my stupid friends that ate that stuff in the cave. I told them, don't eat it, but they did.
They should have listened to you.
They should have. I was always right.
Let me expound on that point for a moment about you're always being right. Back in the
Yes.
1920s,
Yes, the flopper era.
yes,
You know how the flopper era came about?
I don't.
You know why they called it the flopper era?
Why did they call
Because
it?
the woman back then did not wear brassiers,
Oh,
and their boobies flapped up and down. They call it the flopper era.
yes, that makes perfect
This
sense.
is true. You can look it up in the library.
Yes, that makes perfect sense to me. Another fun fact shared with our viewers.
You're welcome.
On that same note, do you need to take your nap?
Very soon.
Okay.
I was up late last night watching an old movie.
What were you watching?
I was watching Godosaurus versus Godzilla. It was made by the Japanese.
Was it on the Science Fiction Channel?
Yes, it was. The Japanese science fiction channel.
Oh, my.
It's very difficult for me to read these subtitles because they're in German.
I won't even ask about that, but thank you very
You're
much. I have a science question.
Yes. I flunked science when I was 12.
Yes. Well, but maybe you've had a lot of time to
I caught up.
catch up.
Yes, I did.
Is it true that you can take enough solar power,
Yes,
solar panels,
that's what they are, panels.
and make enough to run your electric corn grinder.
Spit it out. Spit it out, I'm wasting my time here.
Let's, you know what,
Yes.
let's forget that question.
I
want to move on to another question.
Okey-dokey.
Is it true that you invented the cure for toenail fungus?
I did.
What is that cure? Maybe you could share it with the scientific and medical
Of
community.
course I can. Hydrochloric acid, concentrated, one drop, no more toenail fungus. Unfortunately, no more toe.
Thank you,
You're
Professor.
welcome.
Is it
It's all
true?
It's all big for quite a while,
Yes.
till I was sued. Yeah.
Is it true that amongst dolphins,
Mm-hmm.
when they call out to each other,
Yes.
"Oh,
Yes, that sounds similar.
does that mean they're calling for a mate? If not, what does it mean?
What they're calling for is, now, this is just between you and me. The dolphins are all male. They're calling for a female strip show dolphins. They're horny. The female dolphins are very conservative. They don't put out for squat. I've seen a dolphin show. It's very erotic.
If you
They're
were,
very smart. Dolphins are smart.
if you were going
They're horny,
to,
but they're smart.
if there was such a show,
Yes, there was. Yes, there is.
would they be depositing money in the garter belt
No, of course not. They deposit fish in their mouth.
for
Yeah.
tips?
Dolphins don't want money. They want to eat fish. Lots of fish.
It makes sense.
Gefilte fish.
It makes sense.